To say, hey guys, it's Klaus. You know, I do a video for you guys every day, and I need your help. I'm going to ask you for help because I'm running out of descriptive adjectives and phrases to describe the enemy teams that are on the replays that you guys send me. You know, I come up with things like an assortment of ass wipes, a surplus of stupids, right? A gaggle of goofs. A myriad of morons, right? A pathetic assortment of poofs, right? Stuff like that to color and entertain the experience that you have while watching. And I'm running out of different descriptive terms because, you know, I only have 40 or 50 that I use, and the videos you send me are so full of utter uselessness on the part of the enemies that I'm just running out of different descriptive terminology. So if you could, in the comment section, there's only one comment section, leave some suggestions for me. Like a couple of videos ago, one of you guys left a suggestion, a quagmire of kumquats. And I think that's what Hermanink is going to be facing today in his KV2. There he is, driving across the open area here, spotted. And let's see if the enemy can hit him. No, he's a big tank. He's a big target. No, they missed. And he successfully drove through the open in his KV2. The quagmire of kumquats was unsuccessful in hitting him. The collection of cretons, the myriad of morons, the barrel full of buffoons. Come on, guys, if you can come up with different ones, leave them in the comments for you. I'd appreciate it so that you know, to add color and zest to the viewing experience that you get here. Let's get some audience participation going, and I promise I will use them. And look at this Cromwell, who has decided to sit still in front of a KV2, because why not? Why not try and trade 100 HP for 600? Because that's just what you do when you're a barrel full of buffoons. Well, anyways, let's watch this. Oh, the one thing, oh, look at this. I didn't even notice. No, I just glanced up at the, look at all the togs. I've been going on and on and on about here, but I guess this was Tog Day. It's when the togs, was there a rental or people bought the togs or whatever, but so the KV2 with the big gun, with the big HE gun, gets to face the togs. Oh my, oh my. Look at this. And he's mapped out his ammo strangely there. He is shooting AG, all right? The KV2 also gets AP, which does a little less damage, but if you do penetrate, it does like 700, and then the HE does what, 900? But if you don't, oh look at this. A TOG. Hey, are you testing out the TOG? Oh boy. I guess he won't be buying the TOG. Was this TOG rental day where you get to test out the TOG, or did these guys actually buy the TOGs? I can't remember. Did they actually buy the TOG? Like, who the fuck would buy a TOG? It's British and it sucks. Well, I mean, that goes without saying, right? If it's British, it probably sucks. So you've got the biggest, slowest target in the game when you drive a TOG. But I don't know, was there a mission? You get them for free or something? I can't remember, but let's just call it a TOG target-rich environment for the KV2. And Hermanink is, well, what has he got? 1 kill and 650 damage, 644, whatever. And I'm looking at the mini-map here, and there's some red dots in the east there. There's some, there's not very many red dots over here, and it looks like the enemy is going to push that ice road and get to his base. So really, I would be heading back. But the TOGs are so fucking slow, like by the time they get to the base, you know, like, that could be forever. So, oh, wait a minute here. There's some enemies here. Oh, look at this guy. It's a British artillery. The one with no range that has to get close to shoot. Yeah, a British one. That's what you want to get. You want to get an SPG, right? Those things that can shoot across the map and kill you. But you want to get the British one that can only shoot halfway across the map. So you can't hide when you shoot. Because the British SPGs are so good. Okay, but this is not about the Brits. This is about... Is it about the TOG? Well, the TOG is British. And the TOG sucks. But that's not what this is about. This is... What the hell is this about? This is about KV2. But more importantly, it's about the descriptive adjectives that we can use to describe... to describe these enemies. And there is another premium tank there. The box tank, which is almost as bad as the TOG. It's like a TOG without a turret, but at least it does some damage. But you need to press the trigger to shoot to do the damage, and that guy decided not to, right? Because he's on a team, a quagmire of kumquats. That's the team he's on. And now it's time for the KV2 to start heading back because look, basically all his teammates except for the TOG are at the base, and the enemies are pushing the base, and it is 6 versus 11. He's got 3 kills. He's got 3 kills, and he's got to make his way back. Now, the KV2, which is a big, huge, heavily gunned Russian heavy tank, is twice as fast as a TOG, which is a British, waste of time tank. So let's see how things work out here. There's 1, 2, 3 TOGs left and a bunch of other guys. And now there's only 3 of his team left. Oh, he's got a British tank on his team. He's got a Churchill. The Churchill is better than the TOG, but I mean, it's a Churchill. Let's see what happens here. He's going to zip back to base before those TOGs can get there, I'll tell you that much. So he's doing the right thing. He's heading back to base. Remember, you can never lose a game, or you can never help your team lose by going back to base. You can help your team lose by not going back. If he would have just kept going, even if he got to the cap, he would have helped his team lose because eventually the enemy gets 3 at your cap and you lose. So at least he's not helping the team lose now. He's going back to base. He does not know where the enemies are, but he is not going to help lose. He's going to try and help win. And so if you're ever in doubt and you don't know what to do in a game, you go, what do I do now? Just go back to base. I mean, you can't hurt anyone by going back to base. In fact, sometimes you may help. And here he goes. That Churchill is fighting like a badass boss. So he's doing pretty good. He's trading. The KV2 is coming in. He wants to take this low health guy out first. It's a Cromwell. Up the ass, Cromwell. You're gone. He's got 4 kills. The Churchill is still fighting like a badass. Come on, Churchill. He's a tier 5. He's fighting a tier 6. So hats off to you, buddy. Great job, Churchill. Great job. Good job. He actually has a teammate who helped. And look at this. What is this? A PZ3J? Yeah. Yeah. Great tank choice, that one. Okay, now the fun starts. What is it? It's 2 versus 6. 2 versus 6. If the Churchill would have died here, it would have been 1 versus 6. But let's shoot him first and kill the other guy by mistake. Because, hey, this is a Russian tank. And even if you miss who you're aiming at, you just kill someone else. Because it's Russian. And now this guy is going to wait for the KV2 to reload because it takes 16 seconds. So it's a good idea to just wait, and not move. And wait for him to reload because then he can shoot you. Because when you're on a collection of Cretons, a quagmire of kumquats, a barrel full of buffoons, when that is the team you're on, you usually, the correct thing to do is to take your turn and wait for the KV2 to reload, right? There's the TOG, and the TOG is going to miss, and oh, the TOG took a hit and did not die. But now the TOG has one thing, that's not going for it. It takes the KV2, 15, 16 seconds to reload. But the TOG can move about 3 inches in 15, 16 seconds. So what the fuck is the TOG gonna do? Well, he's moved his 3 inches, and now the KV2 is reloaded, and the KV2 missed. Yeah, okay. Well, let's wait another 16 seconds, and the Tog can move another 3 inches. Here we go. All right, Tog. The Tog has moved 2.5. The Tog has moved 3 inches. The KV-2 is reloaded, and now the KV-2 can shoot. Which one should you shoot? How about this one? Gato. Oh, there's 2 more Togs. There's 2 Togs coming. Holy shit. The Churchill is just hiding at the back. He's petrified, right? But the Togs are rolling in. Those British babies, they're rolling in. 16 more seconds have gone by. They've moved another 3 inches. And now it's time for the KV-2 to shoot one of them. And you know what? The HE is just not doing it for you, buddy. You might have to switch to AP. Because if you switch to AP and you penetrate these Togs, you'll do 700 damage per shot. Instead of HE will do 900, but if you don't penetrate, you know, it could only do maybe 200, 300, 400. So I would switch to AP, but he has not. But, you know, that Tog moved his 3 inches and now is dead. Because that's just what you do. A super selection of super stupids. Oh, look, one of them flanked and has killed the Churchill and has decided to sit really still to enable the KV-2 to get proper aim. Because the weakness of the KV-2 is that it takes a long time to aim. So the counter strategy to the aim time of the KV-2 is to sit very still to allow him to take his full 5 seconds so that that reticule can get really small and that HE shell can travel and hit you right in the face. And now this Tog has tasted some AP for 700 damage. And in the 16 seconds that it takes this KV-2 to reload, the Tog has decided to not move and not do anything. Because why not? Why would you do anything? Why would you move? Why would you shoot back? Why would you move up and shoot your gun that shoots 6 times while the KV-2 reloads? Why bother? Why not just sit there, let him win pools, medal, steel wall, high caliber, top gun? Why not? Why shoot? Why shoot back? Let him do 4,000 damage, 10 kills, make 36,000 credits. Why not? So help me out, guys. Come on, really help me out. Give me some more descriptive phrases that I can use to describe these enemy teams that you get to see here on this channel. I need your help. Leave it in the comments section. A quagmire of kumquats. I like that one. Give me more material. Come on.